Welcome back to Big Balls Fantasy Football. It's Greg the Beast with your Beast Mode picks this week, Week 5. I know, shock of shocks, I'm going to give you a quarterback from the Cleveland Browns. A lot of people have been watching him on the waiver wire this week, Brian Hoyer. He has been going off the last 2 weeks, and here's how bad. Week 3 versus Minnesota, 321 yards, 3 touchdowns. I'll take that every week. Versus the Bengals, Week 4, 269 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'll take that every week, for crying out loud. This week he's playing the Bills. Just chomping at the bit here. He is going to just go off against the Bills' porous defense. They're not great against the run. They're not great against the pass. This is the week to pick him up. My second Beast Mode pick is the little Spitfire that used to be on the Patriots, now on San Diego, Danny Woodhead, the wide receiver. This guy is like Darren Sproles Jr., except he's white, for crying out loud. He is just awesome and fast, and he doesn't only run the ball, he catches the ball in space, catches the ball coming out of the backfield. Week 4 against Dallas, 5 for 32 rushing, but 5 for 54 receiving and 2 touchdowns. I mean, that is the kind of production you want to get. He's a Spitfire in the slot. He isn't going to do you wrong. You need to have him on your team this week. My third beast this week, a guy everybody knows and loves, especially on the East Coast, especially ESPN. They practically hold his hand walking onto the field. Tom Brady. And yes, AJ is going to give a profile of him in our Balls profile during this show. But I need to take him this week because he has just been surging, started out slow this season, and has just built week after week after week and went completely crazy against the Falcons on Sunday night. 20 for 31, 316 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I think that's a comeback if I ever saw one. Week 3 against Tampa Bay, he went 25 for 36, 225 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This week, he's versus the Bengals. Now, I know what you're saying. The Bengals have a wonderful passing defense, but, ta-da, last week, they let Hoyer, who I just mentioned, go crazy on his ass, get a ton of points. They're vulnerable right now. They just got made a fool of by Hoyer. Tom Brady is going to go in there and just wipe the floor with these guys. So, those are my 3 Beast Mode picks this week. We'll be right back.